And is that a problem?
There's rules, Uncle Trent. And honestly, not a lot of them.
Hey, give some back to brother. Give it. Don't drink it all. Wiley, give some. I know you're doing that.
If you watched the last episode, you heard me say right at the end of it that I was going to be switching gears and hunting the Missouri River Break country of Montana. In full transparency, it feels odd to even tell you where I'm hunting, as the last few years I've put a big emphasis on remaining as discreet as possible in all my hunting locations. Of course, not only just for myself, so that a bunch of you guys aren't there the next year, but also for other people who I share the woods with that I may not even know. What I try and keep in the back of my mind is that somewhere is somebody's favorite spot, no matter where you're at. It could be a crappy day of hunting for you, but somebody somewhere has very fond memories of being there and maybe loves to hunt it year after year. This Missouri River Breaks tag was the main focus coming into the year. Of course, I'd been planning it for years, but I really was buckling down and trying to find the unit I could draw that was the best bang for my buck. I did end up getting lucky in the draws and found out about that in April. If you've watched any of these previous videos, you may recognize Preston. We hunt together as often as we can, and the highlight probably was Preston taking a great bull with me by his side. In this case, the plan was to hunt with his wife, Tessa. This was Tessa's only time she could be in the woods. Preston thought he would just stay at camp with the kids for the most part. We would go out and try and give Tessa the best chance for success. She wasn't being picky, where I was being a little bit more picky. And just simply anything that we thought we could get an opportunity at, Tessa was going to give it a go. Of course, this is brand new country for all of us, and it took us a while to find any elk or get any traction in this unit. We did get on a fairly nice bull one evening in the pouring rain, and then I screwed that up for Tessa while trying to get too aggressive with the calling. One morning I had an idea that I wanted to hit a high spot that I'd been looking at on the map for the better part of 2 years. I just knew it would be a dynamite spot, and we get there and we see nothing. When we realize that mid-morning's coming and we can either head back to camp or just give it a good old road hunt, we decide on the road hunt, and that's where this entire hunt changes course. Well, doing a good road hunt, we decided we'd walk in where nobody's at and spotted just a frickin' giant bull. Doing our best. I mean, the side-by-side's like 200 yards away. Oh. Doing our best to try and get in position as fast as we can. Been up there talking all kinds of shit on how we can't let this bull get away and blow the little bull out, which I think blew the whole herd out. We never got to even see him. So, overzealous, I guess. Luckily, by the grace of God, we found that bull again. Tessa keeps finding all the elk, so it's only justice we get to 30 yards from this thing, but there he's looking at us now. No way he can hear me, can he? Anyway, he's got to be like a 350 bull. He's beautiful in every way. We've been given a mulligan. We're just going to be patient. Let everything go up over the top or get somewhere where we can get close to this bull. Try and get some crappy cell phone footage of him. Come on, buddy, follow him. me and Tessa pushed it just as hard as you can push it, going down one mountain and up the other. And we got to like 100 and, well, I ranged it 134 yards or so from these elk when they went over the top. We had one more sprint to get where they went over. We got there and these elk have seemingly vaporized. We've done a half circle around where they were at, trying to keep the wind right. It's a little gusty and swirly with thunderstorms in the area. And now we've just spotted a different 6-point. So, needless to say, we finally found a home, I think. There's tons of elk. There's a couple spikes down here. We know of a couple other raghorns, but it's finally been fun. I mean, we're getting close to, 10 o'clock? And probably later than 10. 10:19. Yeah, bulls are still screaming, so we're gonna do everything we can in here to kill one, of course, but it's just nice to be in a spot with so much elk activity. Right on top of them, like 70 yards probably, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna back up and grab your bugle tube. I don't know whether to try and bugle at this mess or not. There's 3 bulls here. Hey. As you could tell, we snuck to the top of this ridge, and then basically all we were trying to do was catch those elk right there, close enough to where Tessa could get a shot off at something, and we could hear elk down in that burned timber below us. Of course, we couldn't really see much, could see flashes of elk through the trees, so my idea was to back up, and since there were 3 bulls in there, we knew that, and I'm pretty sure elk can't count, but the jury's out on that still. My idea was to just act like I was one of those smaller bulls coming in and actually stealing some of those cows, in hopes to get that herd bull fired up, or even one of the 5 points. It didn't really matter, but that was the plan, and once you decide to go for that plan, you really got to commit to it, at least in my mind. think they're just running other bulls. Yeah, the cows are still there. That bigger bull's right behind that tall tree. To the right there. We might back out and get ahead of them. The big bull went up for sure.
I thought so. Sometimes.
They just never stop. They just never stop moving. Gosh dang. We spotted these elk across the canyon, and for the first time all day, they appeared to want to hole up in this area. You can see the calves are bedded down and everything just seems content to sit right there. So of course the plan was to cross over, go around and get the wind right and sneak up on these elk because calling hasn't worked. And well, we were on our way over and almost to the other side when the elk blew out. We don't believe it was us. It was just simply elk being elk and that big bull having to fend off other bulls, and it got them riled up and off they went again. There he is. No, he's low. God dang. You know you're gonna be on TV like that?
Ow. Wait.
Oh, we'll get you flying out of there on camera, huh? Oh boy, that was gonna make me have to get up. Looking right into the sun here. There's some cows. There's a good bull. He's a 6-point. That's about all I can tell. There's my osprey friend. Can't really tell what he is, but he's a 6. You know whether we should just beat feet and go, which I guess we should, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's our best lead.
Okay then. It took us a bit, but got some elk glassed up that are within our zip code. Spotted one elk earlier, way out, and then nothing. Was thinking about moving and hitting different high points when spotted these. There's a 6-point bull, medium size, in with, I don't know what there is, 7 or 8 cows. And is the best plan to just tear off the mountain after them? They're a mile plus away. The best strategy? I don't know, but that's what we're going with. So see if we can get close to these and see if it leads us to other elk or what. I don't know if they were right here or there. I thought right here. Could have just these wild goose chases with these elk and these little breaks. Yeah, if they went that way, it's good for this elk. Well, I'm not yet sold it's the same huge bull from yesterday, but it possibly is. I'm talking to this thing.
Oh, I thought you were talking
It's
to me.
okay. But it is a huge 6-point. And it could be the same one. I don't know. His fifth just didn't look as long. Doesn't really matter. It's still a huge bull. Doing the same thing. Had we done the same thing, we'd been money ahead. Instead, we started. I don't even know where the hell we started. Over there somewhere. Across this giant drainage to the other side. Anyway, I can go round and round about that all day, I guess, but the bottom line is these elk are in this timber right now, and I'm apprehensive on bombing over there because they moved so much yesterday and they're already on edge today for God knows why. And Tessa sees them, so okay, make some kind of plan and we're going to kill this bull today. Get to that tree right here. Just stand right at this tree so you can see that whole thing. Here it comes. Get in front of the tree. In front of it. Yep, right there. Make sure you can draw still. Coming right down the bottom, I just saw his antlers. This wind might f*** us. That little pine across the ditch is 47. To that pine directly behind that tree across, yeah. Yeah. I just saw his antler as soon as we got set up. He's only like 200, unless the wind's already got us. Do you want to take a 47? Well, it may be, but he's going to be quarter 2. You're going to have to wait till he passes to get a good arrow.
He's coming in and it's full. Just
Okay.
you shoot it as much as I love to, but
Right.
I would rather get an arrow in this guy.
Okay. Remember, we got more time than we think. They're relaxed. Ready for another sprint. know it was very hard to see on the GoPro, if it was possible to see at all. But we were, we're in the bottom here. And that bull and cows came about 150 yards. All they had to do was just keep coming right down the drainage to us like it looked like they were going to do, and they just kind of held up and started milling around. And ended up, the bull even bedded down, so finally after 20 minutes of sitting there, our wind swirled enough, I think. Cow looked uneasy, and after sticking her nose up a couple times, she went up the hill at a fast walk. Everything followed, and like they've done in this country, they don't just bump one drainage over. We saw them go 2 drainages over and still moving, so off we go. One more mad dash down here. Just a guess on trying to get ahead of these elk. I don't know what even I've said at this point or how it's came through the video. Probably basically none at all, but we blew up one Raghorn 5 and he started the whole thing. But calling to him has seemed to do the same thing too. You get so like you gotta look for them, so you gotta call for them. They answer and they're on the run. It's like there's no winning. But anyway, I made a big circle around where these elk were headed, and there's a couple little likely spots they could have holed up. I say likely. I was hoping they'd hold up. Is it likely? You know, probably not. They probably went another mile. You've got a couple north-facing groups of trees like this. I'm just gonna pick my way through, hope they're there. I don't have a plan, if you can't tell. It's been a whirlwind of a day again. It's great elk hunting, just can't quite get that lucky break. I need to be successful. Can't, you know, I zig here, you gotta hope the elk, you know, continue on their path or whatever, and they end up going the other way or whatever. But it's been fun, been a hell of a time. I'm very glad I got, you know, that I've got to hunt here. It's been a blast. I still have a lot of days left. I just mean, I'm feeling grateful for it all. Hold on. What are we doing?
Painting your paint.
Okay.
Riley, be light on the paint for old Uncle Trent. Oh, that's
Is that
good. Okay, my turn.
Okay, this isn't the most ideal use of your time, I don't think.
You think push them on the other side?
Evening of September 16th. We have seen 2 bulls tonight. One smaller 6-point, which just feels stupid to even say. All 6 points are good bulls, but anyway, a smaller 6-point and then a 6 by spike thing. But quiet woods and feels pretty dead. Only elk moving are single bulls. Kind of hiking just slightly and glassing. Most evenings in general are just kind of observation sits. It's usually so hot, but this trip especially, so doing it some more. Hope to have a plan for morning, but I don't know if we will. Right at last light, glassed up a great bull. I think it's the same bull from this morning, about 3:30 if I were to guess. Great 6-point, about the same amount of cows. So I don't know, just not a lot of confidence that that bull will stay there overnight. He's just out in middle of nothing. Rolling hills, sparse burned timber, grass. Just, you know, doesn't seem like they'll just tuck in right there, but I think we're gonna get up early in the morning tomorrow and just maybe go do some night bugling, get in there in the dark, see if he's around. If not, that still gives us enough time to back out and go where we had initially planned. Initially planned. That's all I got. The grind continues. Bow hunting's hard. Well, by the grace of God, this bull's still in here. No light to film, no light to even walk. Till now, it's probably just about shooting light. We're making a move around him to be in position when we have enough light to do so. So far, we've made every move correctly. Just got to continue that trend. On the chase again. Yeah, she's right across. He's across now. Gosh dang. I don't know what their deal is. I don't know how any of them got us. But well, I don't know how we screwed it up, but we screwed it up. At one point, came over a high knob just thinking that those elk were to our left a little more, and Tessa spotted the bull, and he had kind of a look like he saw us, but he went back, put his head down, and walked to the right. We made it all the way around him, about ready to pop over and be what we thought was kind of in the middle of them. Wind was great the whole time, and we heard stuff popping and breaking, and that was 15 minutes after we saw that bull from the high point. So our wind did something really squirrely, like went up the hill and came back down it in their drainage or something, but they figured us out and got gone when it didn't feel like they should have, and they're gone. I knew better than to cut that video, but cameras are the kiss of death. But bugled, and a bull just bugled back. Right there, just over the lip. Wind's good. Just gotta backtrack a little and I guess backtrack and go around this little piece, and we should be in pretty good shape. But, well, just like most of them, or all of them so far, bugle at them and they're up and moving cows and headed away. So it's like you gotta bugle to find them, but as soon as you do, you're playing catch up. Very difficult dynamic. Try and stick with him a little bit and just see where he goes. I'm the first to admit I'm not the smartest guy around, but I'd been doing the same thing day after day, and we've been watching elk run away from us. So we went where this elk went, crested the top of the ridge, hung out for a little while, never heard him, never saw him, and those mid-morning winds started to pick up, and it was like, instead of bugle at this guy again and sending him on the run and being on the chase and potentially blowing these elk out again, let's just back out. We know kind of where he's at, and we'll come back in here this evening and give him a go.
Well, it's evening time. No sooner walked in, had a talk with another hunter, and got to our spot and a bull bugled. Pretty sure it's the one we're dubbing Prince. Me and Tessa spent mid-morning right there. Then he bugled from seemingly right behind it, so we were really close this morning. Decided to just slow play it a little, and it's working out so far. Ready? Going up the other side. Okay, that might have been a satellite here. Cows are there. You got one more sprint in you. There's a bull. Shit. Yep, there's two bulls. Okay, we're clear. Yeah. Good job. Let's see if we can kill him right here. Go on this side of me. I'm gonna pop up right on this point to see where we're at. And go right in front of me, right there, right to that tree. I got my hand on your back. Stick. Right in front of you. There's a cow right there. See her? Right on the tree. Be careful.
Now, what I don't have a problem with on this GoPro is double hitting the record button, but what I do have a problem with is double hitting the power button when I think that this thing's completely off, and then I hit the power button to turn it on, but yet it's already on. It changes the settings from normal record to this time-lapse mode, and that just kind of sucks because we do get into some good bugling here right at the end. Tensions are high. We get relatively close, but we can't seal the deal.
Well, I thought we had you on 114 yards. Running out of light. Wind switching downhill. We gave it everything again. Elk goes there.
Is that the satellite pole or a different one?
I don't think, just stay. She must have been way below us here.
Holy cow. I had no idea we were there the whole time.
That was fun. I just wish we could. Well, we still got half a chance, but just a cow. Is that just a cow? Bowhunting's a little difficult, eh?
It's hard to just close that gap.
September 18th this morning. We're well into the bowels of September now. It's almost late September, really. At September 20th, I start to get a little fidgety that it's almost over, but it's Tessa's last morning. I can't say right on top of that 6x7. We're taking it a little bit slow. Don't want to blow anything out on our way. Cautious but aggressive, if that makes any sense at all. In here plenty early and just gonna make sure we don't, screw anything up in the dark, which I'm famous for. So pick our way that way. I think we've heard him bugle one time, as well as a small bull or a hunter over here on the other side, but we've got plenty of time this morning. Just take it easy and do our best to cut him off or get in front of him somewhere. That's the entire plan, so.
All or nothing.
Yeah.
In the end, we just never could catch back up to this bull. As I mentioned, we heard him bugle one time in the pre-dawn darkness and then heard him bugle a couple more times down in a hole. And we tried like hell to find a spot to glass in there and get in there. And by the time we went for it, he had vaporized just like so many elk had on this trip before him. And so we looked around, we gave it our best effort, and we even had a small bull come right into our laps. We stalked him, and the wind switched at the wrong time. So in the end, Tessa went home without a bull. Preston and the rest of the family left with her, and I was down to just being by myself for the last few days of the trip. With that, I say this is the end of episode 3. Thank you guys for watching it, and I hope you'll join me on the next one. See ya.